Welcome, ladies and gents. We are playing Sunset Overdrive, doing the Chaos Squad, which is the multiplayer of Sunset Overdrive. Before we get actually started here, this game is incredible in terms of how fun it is, just how much of the jokes work, the movements of it, the controls of it. Oh my god, it's so great. So, we're going to be doing Chaos Squad here. The way this works is that I'm going to be doing this with about, looks like we got about 4 people in total. We can do 8 is the maximum. So we get like these little objectives right here. Right now we're going to be collecting supplies and bringing them to the boat. So even though this is cooperative, we're going to be trying to gather 9 supplies. The game is also in a slight bit competitive as well, because you want to try to get like more points than your teammates. That way you get more points at the end, which means the more points you get, the more rewards you get. So I'm going to try to beat this guy to this. So I'm going to take that. Haha, beat him. Now I'm going to grind on this. The movement in this game is really something that's very important. Not just with traversing the field, but also with combat. Because if you look in the top right of the screen, you'll see this lightning bolt thing. And that's my style meter. As I jump on things and grind on things, my style will start building up. Which means that I will be able to enable amps, which are like power-ups. And so I can like use like, see, I can shoot fireballs like that. I'm going to try to beat this guy. Can I beat him? Can I beat him? Can I beat him? No, it's mine. Damn it. But shoot fireballs. If I go like that, hold on. I see if I can do it. No, maybe I'm not styled up enough. Sometimes when I do like that dive bomb attack, it'll create like a shockwave that'll kill anything in front of me. One of my other power-ups is that, well, first of all, it will enable some of my weapon power-ups. One of my guns can actually freeze people at a certain point. The Roman Candle is my favorite gun in this game, which it shoots fireworks! It's actually pretty awesome. Let's see. Okay, it's all the way up there. Let's see if we can get up there. Boing! 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 Oh, it's going down. Alright, I can do that. Give it to me! See, there are also some bonus objectives with each of these missions as well. Like it told me earlier, I have to get 2 supply drops, and that'll be the bonus. And I think there might have been a time limit. I actually, for the life of me, I did not read what the last bonus was. But this is one of the easier ones. This is one of the easier zones, I should say. There are several, total 4 different zones that you can play in for Chaos Squad. And they each get harder, each totaling up a different kind of amount of chaos percentage. Total chaos, you'll see, I'll explain that in a second. Now that the mission is complete, you'll see what I mean by chaos. Because each one you get, hey, I was in second place. Each one you get, every mission you get a percentage in chaos, and then you get a percentage. Like you see right here, you get a percentage in chaos, and then you also get a percentage in like a bonus, like trap health. The other one says damage versus all enemies. What I like to do when I play this game is I try to get the maximum chaos, trying to get the most chaos. So, now that we've selected our new mission, what happens here is that now it becomes a race to get to the next objective. I'm going to grind on the poop here. Oops. Oop. Hey. Oh, yeah. So, we each got that waypoint right there. Now we're trying to race to get there first, although I'm going to do pretty terrible. I'm probably going to be last. I don't want to be last. It'll only tell you if you get 3rd or 2nd or 1st place. So if you're any later than that, it won't tell you. But it seems like I am battling for 3rd right now. I don't think I'm going to get 1st. No way I'm going to get 1st. Maybe 2nd. Maybe I'm battling for 2nd here. Maybe I can do it. I'm going to bounce off this bush. Wall run here. Huh. Can I do it? Oh boy. Bounce off the car. Oh, I got really lucky there. Oh, I missed that jump. Alright, hold on. We're almost there. We are almost there. Can we do it? Can we make it to 2nd place? Haha! 2nd arrival. Oh, this game is fun. And it's some of the most fun. Like, you get there like at the same exact time as somebody else, and then they get like 1st place and you get 2nd. And you get really mad, but you also laugh about it. That's what I like about this game, is that there's never a point that you get frustrated or anything. It's just all good fun. This game has never had me not smiling. So, for this one, what we got to do is it will give us some objectives, some little bonuses. Everybody has a different one. Mine is dive bomb kills. So I'm going to do Hadabert! Just doing this the entire time. Trying to get a kill. I got 4 kills there. Let's see if I can get my shockwave. Alright, there's my shockwave. Alright, so there's my 5 kills. Now I got to get melee kills. Also, dive bombing with my thing there actually will count as a melee kill. So all I got to do is just go Padoo! And I can shoot fireballs as well. So maybe I'll get a kill with a fireball. Not getting a lot of kills, so maybe I should just keep with the dive bomb. Alright, I gotta get 5 more. I gotta find more enemies. You see on the map, like, just how many enemies are on screen. It's not like Dead Rising level of how many people are on screen, but I still really like how many enemies that come on, especially when we get to the end. Because toward the end, one of the game modes in here is that you can actually have to, it's like a horde mode, you have to defend the vats. So one of the things that you have to do is you have to kill like tons of enemies at that time, which is insanity. So you'll see when we get there just how many things are on screen all at once. Alright, we completed the mission. I think I completed 3 missions, or I think I completed 3 objectives, so I should be good. I'm still in 2nd place, but that guy's kind of pulling away. This is what I mean by it's like competitive, because you see like we're gathering our overall score as we go. Like it's telling me how many challenges I completed there. Cooking with nukes. Do we really want to do that? Cooking with nukes is really annoying, but I'm going to go for it anyway. What we have to do for that... Oh, we have 6 people. I didn't know that. What we have to do for that is that we have to keep all the enemies out of a certain area. And now the race begins! But I've never actually have done it successfully, so hopefully we can do it with this group. Am I in 1st place? I think I'm in 1st place. Alright, start grinding. Grind! See, as I'm grinding, I'm building on, like, even though I'm not killing enemies, I'm still building up my style meter, which is definitely something that'll be useful for whatever mission may be coming next. I know what the mission is next, so it's probably better if my style meter... It's always good to start a new mission with a style meter, at least a little bit up, like, at least level 2. But you can always build it up pretty quickly. It's not, oh, crap! Oh, can I get there first? I'm there first. Alright, so cooking with nukes. The mission is actually up there. God, look at these guns. I have one that fires record discs. I have this one, the Dirty Harry's like a Magnum. It's awesome. The Captain Ahab is awesome. The TN Teddy is fantastic at times. The Fizzbot rifle is really good against the robots in this game. And then I also have the acid shooter, or acid sprinkler, I think it's called. That's really good for the final mission where like they start beating on the barricades. You just fire like your acid sprinkler and it just kills them. But for this one, we gotta really be very careful. If we could do this successfully, I will be extremely happy. But we gotta keep all of the enemies out of this section right here, like in here. We want to keep them out of there. Because the enemies are actually called the OD, or overcharged drinkers. And the overcharged drinkers, overcharge is actually an energy drink that turn normal people into mutants. So, of course, that these guys are lured to overcharge, which for whatever reason this game decided that overcharge was going to be pretty important when needing to upgrade yourself and also buying things. So a lot of times you're going to need overcharge, which is going to attract a lot of these guys. But you can see right there that the temperature is getting up. I don't think we're going to be... Oh wait, the temperature is actually going down, which is actually really neat. Every time the temperature is always going up. I've never seen it going down because I've never lasted long enough for it to see it go down. Oh no, I think we're going to lose. Yep. See, this is a hard one. This is one that I tend to avoid just because now that we've lost, we lose that chaos. So it's, for me, it was always better just to go to whatever other mission that there was. That way I get some amount of chaos percentage. But it's not horrible because it was just one. It does give a lot of chaos. I think he gave like 40 or 50 or something. But it's actually not bad. Alright, so for this one, if I remember correctly, it's going to have one jammer in the middle of the street. And then it'll occasionally spawn like these extenders or something. And those extenders you need to bring to an area that's, I don't want to say it's really far away, but it's away from where the jammer is, so it's going to pull you away from defending it. That can get pretty hard, but with 2 people, because I've done it with 2 people and we didn't hold up all too well. But you could do it with 3 people, which is easy. You just have one person defending, and then the other 2 are going with the extenders. But if you're trying to be really competitive, then you don't want to be sitting around and defending. you want to be getting the extenders and taking them to where they need to be. So it's usually not fun to be the person defending. But if you're being cooperative and you're being a really awesome person, then what you could do is you can stay behind and just sort of live with it. Otherwise, if you're going to be competitive, grab the extenders and take them to where they need to be. Bouncing off cars, grinding on wires. I almost said rails. It's not really a rail, it's a wire. Down here would be rails, like, wee, rail, grinding. All right, great. Mission started. The Oxford's converted a radio transmitter, midger, okay. I forgot how to read, so we're going to get a lot of enemies. They're going to be coming from both ends of the street, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to grab the extenders and bring them the way they need to be. But in the meantime, everybody else is going to be defending. So I'm going to grab this extender. Haha, I got it. So I'm going to bounce my way. It's going to give me several locations, but I'm going to bring it over here because I'm already running in that direction. So might as well. And now I got to get it up here. All right, got it. That's one extender. So over time, you're going to see that the jamming signal is going to slowly start building up now that there's an extender. So of course now because somebody else grabbed the extender since I was on my way back and I didn't get to grab it, my job is now to help defend. And in order for me to defend and actually do a really good job at it, I want to really start getting up to these wires up here. There we go. We got some blowers. Different types of enemies. We're not really going to see a whole lot because this is one of the first levels, one of the first areas in the game. So we only are getting introduced to the standard OD enemies, which are just those guys that are taking the majority of the horde there. But also we have these blowers. We will see a Herker, which is a bigger guy eventually later on. Probably even in this level, we'll see poppers right down there. As you shoot them, they say pop, which is actually pretty awesome. This game has really subtle things just to make you laugh. Like there was like even the respawn animations are awesome. One time I hatched out of a dinosaur egg, and that was amazing. It was the greatest thing I have ever seen. And I was really happy that this game had that. But it was also like little references. Like I got phased in. I forget what it's actually called. I'm not really a huge Star Wars or a Star Trek guy, but phasing in, being teleported in, like that's from Star Trek. They have a Bill and Ted one, which is awesome. And then you like come out like of a grave like a zombie. I don't want to spoil all of them, but they're just so funny. But even like the game knows it's a game, and it makes like little fancy, not really fancy, but it's like little like tidbits of like, oh hey, it actually says invisible wall instead of it actually being an invisible wall. They reference that. They reference cutscenes and how we're able to talk to each other without cell phones in one of the cutscenes in the story mode. It is a really just funny game. It's awesome. It is absolutely awesome. So Scab Construction. This is another one. We're going to get 50 chaos here. The race is on! But this one, what we have to do is we have to destroy the Scab base. Scabs are actually other humans, but they're enemy humans. So they have guns and they will shoot at us, and they're kind of annoying, especially when you encounter, like actually there's some of them right there, I'm passing them. They're a little annoying, but for this one, all we really got to do is just, they're going to keep spawning, and what we got to do is just kill. Oh, I got there first, yes! But I was really close because that guy, and actually both of them are actually going to get me. So we have to destroy their base. There's going to be turrets set up, they're going to be running around, and we really got to just kill them. So I'm going to start grinding here, trying to build up my style. Jumping from one to another, just sort of moving around, keep it mobile. In this game, you really got to keep moving. If you're on the ground and you're running around, you're going to get killed. So you need to be grinding, you need to be bouncing, you need to be wall running. You need to be constantly moving. Otherwise, you're going to get annihilated, and that's not fun. It's not fun to be annihilated. It is fun to respawn. The game's got like really like weird standards, like. Alright, so, did I hit that turret? Hold up. Oh, I gotta hit it a couple of times. It's not like the single player. In the single player, I leveled up my, my Dirty Harry to just one-shot turrets. But I think that might have only been one level, so I'm gonna try to shoot the rest of the turrets on that. I think there is still another turret. My advice when doing this mission is to wipe out all the turrets early so that they're not annoying when you're trying to destroy the base. I think there's a turret right... There it is. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Back up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Any more turrets? Any more turrets? There might be another. I don't think there might be. Okay. Time to go down and just start killing. Oh my goodness. I'm going to use my TN Teddy. TN Teddy to explosions. I don't know. Did I talk about amps? I did talk about amps. Never mind. I don't know if it's ever happened yet, but I do have an amp that adds like an announcer to everything that I do. So if I get like a really sweet kill, he'll be like, "Boo shakalaka." It's God, I've laughed so hard at some of the stuff that he said. Okay, so right here, Chaos Squad. You see that these are the team boosts that we've gathered up. We're leveling up and getting our total chaos level. So that's how chaotic that this final section is going to end up being, which actually means that I'm going to get more rewards after we complete it. So it's going to give us time here to, I believe I'm going to go to the start menu real quick and go to my character screen. This is where I go to change out my amps. Oh, did somebody really activate it? The goal is to basically take the time to set up traps, but of course somebody, like an idiot, decided that they were going to set up, just throw off the mission because, that's really lame. That's not cool at all. Alright, well, no big deal, no big deal. I'm just going to very quickly set up my traps in the middle of all this nonsense. So you see, like, it gets pretty crazy. You have to have people that are, like, cooperating. Like, it's best to play with friends because they'll be like, hey, you guys ready? And then you fire off and do your thing. But, of course, here, this Joker decided that he was just going to activate it, which means that all these enemies are breaking down our barricades. But after every wave, the barricades get replaced, so it's not that big of an issue. I'm actually going to set up my turret. I'm going to set up my turret here. There we go. And I'm going to set up one more fling board somewhere. Hold on. And then I'll start going, I promise. Hold on. I'm going to set up one more fling board. Not over here. I'm going to bounce. This is why you got to wait for everybody to be ready. Either you run around or whatever, but don't just, you know, assume like, oh, I'm done, so I'm just going to activate the mode, because that's kind of lame. Don't do that. Alright, so now we're going to actually start playing. Now I'm done complaining about the incompetent people. The people who are not self-aware. Alright, here we go. So you see, like, just how many enemies are coming in. What we got to do is we got to defend the vat, which is over there somewhere. Here, I'll make a swing by real quick. So that's the vat right there. We got to defend it, except, of course, like we did with the cooking with nukes, is that we are using overcharge, which are attracting the OD. So they're coming in from the right over here. Alright, there's a Herker. We didn't see the Herker in the other mission, but we are seeing it right now. It's really good to use a Captain Ahab against the Herker, or anything really larger enemies. Where'd he go? I'm going to use my Captain Ahab on him, because it just does a ton of damage and just rips him to shreds. There we go, we got him. I don't know if I got the actual kill, but it's okay. So I'm going to see if I can try to freeze this guy. Because my Roman Candle, while one of the best weapons in the game, also has an amp that can freeze people. So I just frozen him there. And now I'm going to use my Dirty Harry to just gun him down. And now he's dead. So that's awesome. And we got more enemies. One of the things that I just really like to take in is just how many enemies are on screen. You're firing all these weapons, which are firing off even more particles. Just how much, just the sheer amounts of, for lack of a better phrase, chaos are on screen. And the game just has no problems. It just takes it like a champion, and it doesn't lag. It doesn't ever drop a frame or anything. It just rolls with it, and I think that that's just incredible game development. It's awesome. It is just badass. One of the reasons why I love this game. This section right here, and it can get pretty crazy as you go. Like different mode or different areas add in more chaos. So you can get like 300% chaos and stuff like that in different areas of the game. Here, I don't think I've ever really gotten to 150, but 130 seems to be around like the most amount of chaos I've ever gotten. And I don't know if this is true or not, but I feel like the more people you have, the more chaotic it can actually get. Like the more enemies that'll spawn, the more Herkers will come in. Because I think at one point like 6 Herkers were coming in. But just look how many enemies there are. It is absolutely badass. It is just incredible. I love it. It's awesome. All right. Let's focus. Let's focus here. Okay, so somebody actually set up, I think this is a, yep, it's one of those Tesla coils or whatever it's called. So you jump on that. Like some traps you put down will fling people back. I really don't worry about too many other things other than a turret, and I don't really worry about the blades that much. But some people like to put down these like pyro things. You jump on them and it'll activate them. But a lot of times you really don't think about activating them. You just sort of do your thing. So I always just like to put down traps that just take care of themselves, like the fling boards, which will throw them away, or turrets, which will take care of things on their own, like nothing that requires you to go over there and jump on things. So I'm going to take out my Dirty Harry here and gun that guy. Actually, it's probably better just to gun down the guy that's still walking around. I'm going to take out my Captain Ahab real quick. Oh, these weapons in these games are just awesome. So I think we got 3 Herkers. There could be 4, but I'm not 100% sure. I have fallen down. I'm trying to get back up. Bounce. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's go this way. Okay, so there are... Good God, there's a lot of them. I'm just going to fire off my my Roman candle, and hopefully that I'll get a couple of kills there. Look how many just Herkers there are. TNT! 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 Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, you see I've leveled up my style meter all the way, so I don't know if you can see it, but the ground will actually start exploding and start causing fire to jump up from the ground. It's pretty awesome. This game is just, it knows it's a video game. It's made to be fun. It is funny. It's effective. The gameplay works. The game is technically sound. I have never had a negative moment pop up. Here, I actually did have one bad thing happen to me in the game, was that one mission glitched out on me, but I was actually secretly kind of happy that that mission glitched out on me because it was one of the best missions in the game. I just wanted to do it again. It was just so much fun. Okay, so right here, it's showing me what bonus objectives I did. We didn't actually complete that one, so we don't get any of the bonus there. We got extended delivery. Boom, boom. Got that one. Scab construction. Did I get the turrets? Oh, yes! I'm doing so good here. And then, obviously, score reach. We get that, plus that. It's actually not bad. It's not incredible, but it's actually not bad, because I'll get some of my bonuses here. We get a free spin. We get 200,000. We get 1,040,000, whatever, you know, numbers and stuff. And let's see. So I'm going to get overcharge here, which I can use to buy weapons, and I'm also going to get a brand new pair of pants. That's awesome. That is awesome. Ladies and gents, that has been Sunset Overdrive Chaos Squad, the multiplayer of this game, which is a fantastic game. As of right now, keeping in mind I still haven't played all the games that have come out this year. I haven't played Dragon Age Inquisition. I haven't played Far Cry 4. I haven't played Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. However, so far, Sunset Overdrive is my game of the year. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.